Welcome to Office Talk. My name is Lisa Gale, Managing Consultant of Lisa Gale Consulting, and it's my pleasure to be with you today to talk about sales and selling tips. Well, yesterday I had the awesome opportunity to share with one of my clients. I did some training with their team, their sales team, and we looked at the 7 steps in selling and how we can improve our service delivery as we did our sales. It was very interesting because we started out with a personality test. And in the personality test, believe it or not, the majority of persons there were introverted. And normally we say that salespersons are normally extroverted and they're the ones who, they know how to relate to people. But just knowing your personality was one key thing, and then learning the strengths and the weaknesses of your personality and how you interrelate with your customers. That's very important because we underscored the importance of relationship management as we went through those selling tips. So just quickly, just the seven things I want to share with you. Prospecting is very important to ask questions, do some research, learn your market or your industry, and make sure that you understand your customers' needs. Secondly, as you go off from prospecting, you also have to prepare your approach. That stage is called the pre-approach. And in doing so, research becomes very critical. After you've understood and underscored the value of that particular industry and what is important for them, and you understand their needs, then you have to spend some time just learning a little bit more about that specific, how you would prepare yourself for the how you would approach yourself, or should I say, how do you approach those specific clients. Thirdly, you go into the approach, the actual approach. How do you reach out to that particular client? How do you get a sale from that customer? That's very, very important. And then thirdly, the approach, which is the main thing, because you've done all of your research, you've articulated what it is that particular customer needs, and then you've gone into the approach. After you have decided basically what the methodology is, you then go into the presentation. The presentation could either be a PowerPoint, it could be a face-to-face meeting, it could be a discussion, it could be even telesales. Those are things, but you actually have a presentation. What is it that you're saying? Make sure it is not a blah blah discussion that can just be led by anything. Make sure you know exactly what your product is, what your service is, what it is that you're offering, and you can properly articulate that to the potential customer or the client. After you've done your presentation, then you're going to answer the objections or hear what the concerns are from the particular customers and clients. This section is very important. This segment is very important because if we don't answer those objections properly, we may not be able to go to the next phase, which is closing the sale. In closing the sale, ask the client or the customer, are you interested? Is this something that you want to participate in? How would you want to try this? Are you interested now based on what we've shared with you? And after you've closed the sale and they have accepted, then you enter into your contract and you're all those details, and then you make sure that referrals, not necessarily referrals are important, but also make sure that there's a checking in to make sure that all is well. I'm not getting the correct term right now. Follow up is key in relationship management. Don't just come and make a sale, make sure you follow up. Those are to me the main steps: the prospecting, the approaching, the presentation, making sure you answer the objections, close the sale, and then make sure you can have a resale by referrals, and make sure you follow up. Those things are very important. Personality, also key. Relationship management, you must be able to have a rapport with your potential clients and your potential customers. And I hope that I've been able to share something with you today on Office Talk. I hope that when you make your sales, you consider your first impressions, consider that customer service underscores a large part of what we value as sales and selling tips. And it has been my pleasure. My name is Lisa Gale on Office Talk today.